All right, so let's cover the banners and the different layout options that the Unicorn Swag application has. So right now we're on the 4:3 ratio, and then these are the different layouts that you could use. And you'll see a majority of them have this divider line in between every image, and certain ones, like so for this one, it just has it down the center, but it doesn't have it for these images just because we thought it looked a little funny. So we did it to the best that we could as far as looks goes. So this is the biggest one, and this has 9. This one is normally at the end. It's the one that we use the least likely to test on, but I know a lot of people like to do their sneak peeks on that one. So these are the layouts, and again, these are in 4:3. So to use them, you simply just tap any single layout and it'll switch it. Now, if you would like to add an image to any of these layouts, you can either click the camera or you can click the box. So often you might have a sticker and it might be over the camera, or you might have your banner here, then that might be over the camera. So you can still click the actual box itself and it'll work just fine. This one's a little bit different because it has the zoom bubble. Now the zoom bubble has a pretty good amount of options, and to explore those options, you just click it one time, as it was, you tap it one time, and then you have these 3 little slider bars right here. So if you slide the first one, you'll see it'll just take it from a perfect square to a perfect circle. And then the one below that, this just adjusts the border width. And then the one on the very bottom, this is going to be the overall size of it. So if I make it a perfect circle, let's make the border a little thicker so you could see it. Now you could adjust the color of the border with these buttons right here. So if you want to make it white, green, baby blue, orange, pink, red, etc. So I generally keep it on white, make it a little thinner, make it look nice and sharp. Black looks good too. These are the most common, but white adds a nice touch. Then if you want to add a photo, this little add image icon right here, you just tap that once, go to your photo album, or you could take a photo on the actual camera. Same exact thing. I know everybody's super familiar with that. And then you could just choose a photo from your library. Let's use, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's use this one of the flower. And then there you go. It's right inside there. And now if you just take one finger, you could tap and you can move the image around. Now you could still make the adjustments with the image inside it. And then it'll readjust to keep it in HD, and then you can move it once again or change any of the options that you want. So we try to keep that fairly simple. Now, if you want to change the photo, you just simply tap on it, then you add a new image, and it'll add it right on top of that one. So let's choose a smiley face. So there you go. And then just to get rid of the screen right here of your little options, you just press the check mark. Now, if you want to use this layout, but you don't want to use the zoom bubbly, you just tap the trash can, and you'll see it has a little trash marker right there. Just click that one time and it's gone. Now you can leave these trash cans up if you want to, or you could tap it and then it'll go away. Now, if you do have them up and you take a photo, for instance, let's take a photo, that just saved it to the actual phone itself, it'll go ahead and hide them and revert that button for you. So no worries there. Now, if you have the zoom bubbly hidden and you want to bring it back, all you do is click this same layout and you'll see that little red ring right there. It just helps it kind of stand out a little bit. So you just click that one time and then it'll come back. So to get rid of it, hit the trash can, bring it back. You just click that same exact layout and boom, it's back. So pretty simple. Now the same exact methodology transfers over to these 1:1 layouts. So there it is right there. Let's go ahead and put that in the beginning. Right, it's just, and everything is the exact same. So you could tap the zoom bubbly, make all the adjustments you want it, get rid of it. You could bring it back by simply just clicking there. So pretty simple. And then these are all of the perfect square ratio layouts. And if you guys need any more layouts as far as portrait or square, please ask. They're very easy and can almost guarantee you that it'll be in for the next update. Remember, updates are every 6 to 9 days. At least that's our goal, depending on how large they are. But we're trying to get faster. But it seems with beta testing, to make sure you get the correct product, that's about as fast as it gets. So let's now cover the banners. So here are the banners here. They're a little bit out of order just because we rearranged them on the prior videos. But the banners are pretty self-explanatory. They're all on the bottom. And to show the banners, you just click this icon right here. They come up. If you want to hide them, click it again. So as easy as that. Now let's go ahead and choose a banner. Now every single banner you can move. So if I want it right there or want it right there, just simply tap with one finger and drag it anywhere on the screen you want. Now the same thing for the price. I guess a lot of people didn't want it centered, so you could take one finger and you can move that up, or you can move it down, or anywhere inside that area. Let's move it right there. Now, if you change the where they are exactly and you want to put them back, just simply tap that same banner layout again, and it'll automatically reset. And that goes for every single banner. Let's go to one that's a little more complex. This one here. So we have a couple banners here. Again, you can move them anywhere you want. And if you want to reset it, just go ahead and tap the banner template, and then you're all set. Now, if you want to change the text inside them, you simply just tap it. You can tap any text, and then you could change the actual price, or you can make this a new watermark. Now, when you tap it, it'll bring out what you have existing. In case you type in your watermark, you realize there's an error, you can just come in and then tap and hold and change the exact error, or of course, change the whole watermark itself. And that goes for every single layout. Now, see, so that's your style 2, this is your style 1, and then you have the actual watermark itself. Now, if you want to change or add a photo, right here, all you simply do is just tap one time, and it'll say add an image to personalize your collage. So you just go to the photo album, choose a photo, and then it'll save right here. Then it'll go to our server, so we're not taking up space in your phone. And then every time you come into the app, it'll just load. Now, if it doesn't load right off the bat, your service might just might be a bit laggy. Just give it a second or two, and it'll go ahead and pop right up. So that's really it for the banners. Nothing too crazy. Fairly simple. Now, if you don't want to manually enter in the price, let's go to one that's a little more reasonable. So the price, we have it in this icon right here. All you do is tap once, and then we have all the prices in there for you of every possible combo that we know of. So you can just tap it, and boom, there it is. Now for the styles, we have a style tab right here, and then the style is going to be preset for you. So for instance, this says style 1, so the first banner right here is going to be style 1. So when you go ahead and change it, you'll see it'll go ahead and change with the size. And then you can adjust the size right there. And again, this all saves. Now for style 2, that one right there says tap with style 2. All you do is tap style 2 right here. And then when you go ahead and change it here, it'll automatically show in the style 2 spot, making it pretty easy. Now if you have one with 3 styles, that's what the third option is there for. So let's find that one. It's going to be right here. And there's your third style. So we tap that icon. We come into the style, and then it'll change. Oh, I'm still on style 2. Tap style 3. Let's do a Lindsay, and we'll make that a large. And there, right it is. Boom. So nice and simple, cut and dry. And now that should wrap it up for the banners and the layouts. Nothing too complex. Again, if you guys ever need anything added, please ask. We work off of user requests only. So it avoids a lot of filler options that no one needs. So instead of scrolling through stuff that you're never going to use, we go off user requests only because it has a better chance of being used. And of course, there's going to be stuff in here that you don't need. So as we explained in one of the last videos, just simply tap and hold, and you could drag it to the end or wherever. And the same thing goes for the banners, and then everything will be exactly where you need it. So hope that helps. See you guys in the next video.